Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick this away to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Clemson's offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk, in an emotional game like this to be so efficient, to click like it's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. So the Florida State Seminoles offense comes out for their first possession today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Runner with an impressive spin move there. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. They had so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Seminoles. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches it.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Seminoles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And remember, the last time these rivals met, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Powers through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Linebackers making some adjustments now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I just think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Noles will line up to kick it away. And he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out-route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Clemson. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
28, Clemson, 26.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. And Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And now they run the draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Tigers will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. But he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Noles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida State, 35. Clemson, 26.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw, and is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the Noles keep the football on the move. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Seminoles pick up enough for a first down here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Here's that defense shifting again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now a timeout taken by defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff, one first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll get him down that time. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the board. They're going for it. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Florida State.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out.
Illegal forward.
So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and